Hey, welcome to Mesa Precast. We're going to give you a little tour of our showroom. What we're looking at right here at this first area right here is one of our window surrounds, available in many different sizes. These side elements here, as you can see, this particular one has a rib on it. The next window over, we're going to see one that doesn't have the rib, and it's also available in a narrower unit and a little wider unit, which looks really good around door surrounds. We'll go down to the next window, and you can see this one does not have the rib. Basically the same profile, but you can get these with decorative corner elements, with many different size keystones or keystone shapes for your top center. Window sill as well. We have 4 or 5 different size, different profile window sills that can be used. This stuff has got texture on this one, we call it, where it looks a little bit distressed. We have 18 different colors available. They can be made acid washed, just smooth out of the mold, gray if you choose. You can also see here in front of us here, we have some fountain elements and a planter. We've got a fountain line that we carry, and quite a few different planters, decorative urns, walk bowls, square planters, quite a few different shapes, indoor or outdoor use. Same thing on the fountains. If we keep going here to the first fireplace we have mocked up here. This is a pretty good sized fireplace unit. Big corbels, but we've got 20 different corbel selections to choose from. Almost anything that your mind can imagine, we can make up. They're made to order. No two are really ever alike because there's so many different moldings available. But this is just an example mock-up we have here in our showroom. Again, this particular color, again, don't worry about the color. It's available in 18 different colors. Next thing we got here mocked up in our showroom is some columns. These columns are made out of GFRC, glass fiber reinforced concrete, which is just one of the materials that we have available. This particular shape is available from 5 foot up to 10 foot, 18-inch base, 12-inch shaft, up to a 24-inch base with a 16-inch shaft. Again, all the colors, textures, everything, just as in the fireplaces, are available on the columns. If we go down to this next window surround here, you can see it's a little more decorative. It's got some more decorative corner units. It was made gray and it was faux painted, which is something you would do on your own, but another option available to you if you like the multicolored, or many people that paint get this to look like marble if you wanted to. So there's another option. Here in our hallway right here, here's another idea to use corbels. So these are just underneath the soffit here of our ceiling, and we've got some decorative trim here to use as like a cornice up on top. Same thing down here, big baseboard. This particular profile is used for hearth sides. Lots of options, but it makes a really nice, big, hefty, beefy base if you like it. Going down to the next window, again, very similar. This one also was faux painted, a different seal design on this one. Another fountain here, again, multiple fountains available. Here's another fireplace, another big size fireplace. You can see where this one, we even doubled up the corbels to give it a different look. Different moldings, different hearths. You can see this one's got the trim around, and a lot of people like to put the flat screen TVs above the fireplace mantle now. So this one was trimmed out for the TV to fit in the center. Really attractive. I've got some modular columns on the sides just to fill in the entire wall. This little element here with the lion's head, this would be really good in your backyard. Good garden element. That the lion head could spit water as a feature here. Iron elements, that would be your option, but that looks really nice. You could put wood across it, kind of a trellis. But this is a really nice element here. Made a little planter out of it actually, so Again, many options to choose from. Here's a simpler fireplace, a little bit smaller, maybe for a smaller room, bedroom, something like that, or a smaller home. So again, you know, mantle, corbels, raised hearth, textured, very simple. Here's just happens to be one of our finials we just have on display, but we've got about a half a dozen finials that are available. Going down to some more of our planters here. Here's another column. We call this kind of a modular column. On a column like this, you can choose your base, you can choose your capital, you can choose the diameter. So this one kind of gets built up. It's not you know, height sensitive. You can adjust it to any height you want it to. This one, there's a walk bowl on top of it. Again, be a really nice garden element if you put a little trellis across it or some sort of an arch across it and have a vine growing through it. That'd be really nice. Here's a balustrade system. We've got 2 different bases, 2 different caps available, maybe 10 different balusters of different heights and diameters. Again, the little iron element was introduced onto this one just to dress it up a little bit. Very nice. Big door surround here. This is a big arch door. We can make arches on any windows, any doors. You know, this one just is really nice double door, so it's a very, you know, hefty looking arch surround, door surround. This one is just gray smooth. Again, even the grays can be painted if you choose to do that. Down here again, we've got some more planters and fountains on display. The last fireplace in our showroom is pretty ornate. It's got a lot of fine details on it. This one is just smooth right out of the mold. It's got a lot of the, you know, very detailed elements. We've got a lot of moldings like this to choose from. This just happens to be some that are on display. On top of the mantle here are some little mock-ups that we had done. These are some just ideas of what can be done. They're to scale. They're just some models. We've got plenty of photographs here in the showroom. We've got video on display. We can give you a lot of ideas of how to make up a fireplace. You just got to bring your dimensions and your creativity, and we can get something designed up for you. Here's another molding element up on the wall. That's a very decorative, again, just a molding piece. It looks great just like it is, just standing on the wall right there. Great outside element as well in your garden. Those are just some of the ideas we have. And if you come in, we've also got some mocked up outside, 3 or 4 fireplaces outside. We're willing to show you around and show you what you have. So come on down to Mesa Precast.